Thank you so much, Mr. President, and we are here very late this evening, so I will be briefer than I would about the bill. It's a significant bill, a significant accomplishment for this entire body, and I want to thank all the members of the Finance Committee and of the Senate Resources Committee and the entire body for working with me. Each member has actually contributed substantially. The bill is entitled Alaska Sustainable Strategy for Energy Transmission and Supply Assets for short. It is another piece of the puzzle as we attempt to solve the dire energy challenges facing our state. We have done a lot in this body. We've created weatherization programs, the Energy Home Rebate Program that Alaskans take advantage of in droves. We've created a renewable energy grant program. We've passed an omnibus energy policy for the first time in Alaska state history. We've rejuvenated Cook Inlet, and now we're looking even to new technology, emerging technology funds. This fund itself, quite simply, would establish a fund within AIDEA, Alaska's own investment bank, to allow for energy loans that would go directly into supply creation, generation, and transmission of that much needed energy that we have here in the state of Alaska. Too often what we heard in our challenges, in our travels as we traveled throughout the state, was that there wasn't enough capital available to create these projects that were needed. We knew how much was needed in investment, but the funding was simply not there. And those that were taking advantage of loans were doing it out of state. This would allow for people to take advantage of loans within AIDEA. That does a few things. One, it allows the project to move forward, which creates jobs, new energy. Two, it allows for a dividend to be returned to the state of Alaska. AIDEA is one of the most successful programs that we do have within the state. It's returned almost its entire principal with which it was created. Last year alone, it returned $24 million to the state. So through this, we can grow Alaska's assets. That money comes back to the general fund, Mr. President, and then if you think about it, is redistributed into other energy needs that are out there. New projects, new fund. We've had people from all over the world contact our office. They're excited about this. It will attract venture capital. We're excited about the new chairman. We're excited about the board of AIDEA and the work that they do. There are checks and balances on this. The folks that will apply for these loans have to go through a creditworthiness analysis. Only 1/3 of the project's cost can be approved. And in fact, the legislature will have to approve it if it goes beyond $20 million. So there are checks in place for those that might be wondering about it. It is a savings bill. I want to wrap up by simply saying that one of the things that we're doing here in the Senate that people may not recognize, we're very aware that even though the coffers are thick with money, roughly $16 billion right now, we know that as that decline curve continues in Prudhoe Bay, our future looks different. And so for the future, we have to start leveraging the money that we have, the cash that we have, putting aside $125 million into this fund now, capitalizing it, allowing for these investments to take place will grow our state. I am confident that this will be a legacy that every member of this body can be proud of in the future. And I want to end with a quote from Territorial Governor Ernest Greening, because I know you, Mr. President, love history. And I think it's important that we all look back and see where leaders like us who served in this body thought the state might go. And what he said was, the fundamental problem with Alaska's economy is that too much is going out and not enough is staying here. And I would agree that that's still the case. We have to continue to chip away at the colonial model that we have, and not enough is staying here to sustain our economy, and energy is that lifeline to it. So I'd urge member support, and I thank everyone for their support.
Thank you, Senator McGuire.